Radiant team ban.
Phải cho cả channel này không đồng thân này.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. HellRaisers turn to ban. Radiant team banned.
Này, nồi.
HellRaisers turn to ban. HellRaisers turn to ban. HellRaisers turn to ban. 5 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
I speak for the trees.
HellRaisers turn to pick.
Spirit Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back again to the EU qualifiers for the Summit 8. Taking a look at our second series of the day, second and last series of the day, in fact. And it's phase 2, the beginning of it, Mousesports versus HellRaisers. I'm Lyrical, joined as well by Aosin. Aosin, it is a bounty hunter first pick overall.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what this is going to accomplish. I mean, I'm a big fan of bounty hunter, and with a new patch, I'm not too sure, like, what were the big changes about him? I
don't think that there was a whole hell of a lot. He got some talent changes now. Nothing really sort of sets itself apart to me, though. Let me know if you do see something. I think it's just more the change that we've seen in the meta, where it's more fighting. There's a lot more action, it feels like. And that's just a, good thing for bounty in general. There's a lot of like back and forth.
Radiant.
Oh, this one's cool. Level 25, 300 tractor.
Huh. Okay.
But yeah, not much has really changed. Like you said, just a very, very solid you know, fighting hero. As long as you're making trades or
10 seconds
getting kills on the
remaining.
board, you know, this hero is going to pay itself off.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Definitely. Well, and now with the Visage, I guess your birds would probably gain increased movement speed as well from track, right? Isn't that how that works?
I believe so.
HellRaisers
Kind of
turn
cool.
to
You know, you can chase them down a little bit, but on the other side, it's the Nature's Prophet and a Spirit Breaker, and that is a hell of a lot of global gank potential.
Yeah, it's not only that, but it also kind of protects them from a potential Spirit Breaker. So it's definitely a very nice pairing to have.
Oh yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, it's terrifying. Well, and I see we're gonna end up having another ban out here. The Magnus out of the pool. We also have the Viper gone.
HellRaisers turn to
DK taken out. Does this signal to you that HellRaisers are wanting to try to push early? Because it feels like with the DK ban that might have been something. I don't know what the DK ban's about.
Probably just something they've encountered, something that they're worried about, perhaps.
Okay.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Okay, it's probably something within, maybe within scrims. I don't
5
see anything
seconds
leading
remaining.
up to a DK here. But
HellRaisers turn to pick Queen.
more
of
Queen of Pain.
Pain.
Make it stop.
Every game, Queen of Pain. It rhymes, sort of, almost. But yeah, Thug. I think he's played this hero a time or 2.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm assuming it's going to be maybe next time Spirit
5
Breaker.
seconds
I guess it could be a Spartan Spirit Breaker also.
I think it could be fine Spirit Breaker.
Either way. Let's see. Do you think this is going to be a mid Visage? And how do you feel about the Bounty Hunter coming in to harass Quap?
It's kind of scary for him, considering that there's a Spirit Breaker as well as the Nature's Prophet. You know, you feel like you're harassing, and all of a sudden you just like die because a bunch of heroes come out of nowhere. So we'll have to see what their last support is as well.
Okay. What is it that they're going to go for? I guess you could still go for something though if you wanted to for Mouse and run a maybe next time Spirit Breaker. I know Spartan does love the hero, but might not.
Radiant team pick.
Earth Spirit.
We are going to see either a core Bounty Hunter or a core Visage. More likely to be the core Visage. I don't think I've ever really seen a Bounty Hunter core apart from, I think Immortals played it off lane.
Yeah, Fred likes that hero.
It's a lot of fun.
Disrupt now. No, I gotta say, I would love to see a Broodmother last pick from Mousesports. That would be super cool. Is it Thug that plays the Brood for them, or is it Skylark? I can't remember. I thought that they played it. I could be wrong.
I definitely don't want to see a Brood.
5 seconds
Why not?
remaining.
The Brood.
I don't like watching Brood.
Why not? What's the matter with Brood, man?
I feel like every game with Brood, it's like Brood doesn't have doesn't have a lot of versatility, in my opinion.
Okay.
I feel like Brood is always played in the same way. You know, you're very farm oriented. People kind of have figured out like
Radiant team
such and such
back.
items are just far superior on her versus other items.
And now with the Darkseer pick, it feels much less palatable. It still could be good.
HellRaisers turn
Like,
to bat.
outside of Darkseer, they don't really have any great way to deal with it. With the last pick on Mouse, it could be quite strong, but Darkseer, like I said, less likely to do it.
This draft is looking to be very exciting from HellRaisers, though. Going to be
10
an
seconds
aggressive
remaining.
lineup. Going to see what they have for their last pick.
5 seconds remaining.
Trying to think of something. What is like high pace, high mobility?
Sven, baby.
Doesn't need much farm. Yeah, Sven would work. But
HellRaisers.
the thing about Sven is, okay, they banned it out themselves. Yeah, they need something else. Okay, PA is.
Damn,
I like PA.
like an Immortals draft.
It really is. The thing about Sven is like, he's the type of hero that doesn't do very well unless, or it's like a little all in on him kind of hero. PA not going to have a part of the time to get in and get stuff done, so I definitely prefer this pick.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, HellRaisers don't really have a great building hitter right now, but they do have a lot of just run over you potential, and that's not something Disruptor deals especially well with, particularly if we see like a dual lane here, then Earth Spirit Darkseer, or even just like a roaming around Earth Spirit that happens to come down to the bottom lane every now and then, throw an Ion Chill on him. Disruptor is going to be a sad whatever the hell his hero is called.
Yep. This is what their last pick is. They need a carry right now. They need a carry that can deal with a PA later on, I feel.
Brood! That's not good, Brood. Ooh, hey, I like that one a lot. That's nifty.
This one makes a little more sense. Garlock is on Queen of Pain. Yeah, they're gonna swap, right? They got to swap.
Why is that?
I mean, Doug's a mid player, so unless this is gonna be a mid Nature's Prophet, which is gonna be kind of strange.
I mean, they're sticking with it. I don't know.
They'll swap.
There it is. Yeah, you're right. Well, on the other side, 3-3 playing the Visage, and we've got Kaiser playing that PA, and of course your man, Sexy Bambo. Did you get any messages from him this morning?
I didn't check.
No.
No, we're good. He's serious mode.
Serious mode. Yeah, I guess it is a pretty big one. If you win this series, you get a spot in the grand finals to make your way to the Summit 8. It's what, 4 teams left right now? Kingwin, the newly qualified for Phase 2 Penta. Do you have a favorite between the 4 teams for who you think is going to make it to the Summit?
Can you repeat the 4 teams?
It's Mouse, HellRaisers, Penta, and Kingwin.
I'd probably say it's between HellRaisers and Kingwin, imagine.
That's kind of where I'm feeling too. Kingwin has looked very good recently. Look at this courier, by the way. So cute.
Which one?
Well, not Slacks and Casey one.
The little parrot.
Yeah, he's a cutie.
Walk-ins.
So we...
Man, it's actually getting cold here.
What? Are you gonna be okay, Steven?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my jacket.
All right. Yeah, it's been a little bit chilly up here in Oregon as well. And the thing that sucks about it most is that I kind of have to keep the sliding door open at all times, because otherwise my dog is gonna like pee on everything. So she goes out and does it, but it's still super cold. You there, buddy?
I'm back. Yeah, I'm getting my jacket.
Okay. Oh wait,
Winter has finally come.
it's the shitty wizard one. It's not it's not the Slacks and Casey one. I was incorrect.
I didn't even know that was the thing.
I think it is, at least.
Bonkers analyst, best analyst.
I think that's their manager.
Bonkers. Use in game or I kick your ass. That's what it says.
Nice. Well, they're not going to have to do that. Yeah, I was saying though that it's getting cold here as well, but I've got to keep my door open because otherwise my dog is going to pee everywhere.
That would be very problematic.
That's all I do in my life now. I just like, you know, clean up after my dog, cast Dota, maybe play a game or 2 of turbo mode, come back, cast some more Dota.
Turbo mode.
Turbo mode. Are you a fan? I think we've had this conversation before.
I heard they nerfed the global shop.
Yeah, that made me a little sad. I loved it when I could just like real quickly go in and buy a salve when I was about to die and then heal back up.
Yeah, unfortunately, the whole point of turbo mode is to help newer players basically play in a more forgiving setting of a normal game.
Right.
So you can't have all these like wacky interactions in game where you just global shop.
It is amazing. It was the best thing ever.
It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Wow. Zoom in. I can't see it. Oh, there's the Nature's Prophet. Look at this guy. He's got the beard. So do you like the new chests that came out?
I like quite a few of the sets. Not like all of them, but I like a few.
See. Open it up. I haven't bought any yet. There's the Witch Doctor one. I couldn't even see his face for a second. It's like hidden over there. It's got a little frog on his shoulder. It's kind of cool. What else do we have? Wyvern. It looks kind of similar to the other set. This is set talk with us while we wait for the game to get started. The Omni Knight one. Nah, it's okay. Whoa! The Chen set. Look at this guy. Look at his mount. His mount is like disgusting. Isn't he supposed to be like a holy fellow? He's like creepy thing. The Phoenix set is pretty. Oh, I like that one a lot. Timber Saw.
This is like the desert style stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's like really desert style.
Yeah,
Cool.
Timber Saw looks like he's out of Mad Max. And then Shadow Demon. Maybe Toothy. The Spirit Breaker train, we had already talked about that a little bit. I hate the Spectre set. This is awful. Shout out to the set creator, sorry. I don't like that one at all, though. And Viper, yeah, not really the best, is it? That's okay. Trying to fix something. We know you have schedule problems. I was extra sorry for this. So, there was some issues getting all this sorted, as far as I could tell. There was HellRaisers that also need to play a captain's draft game as well.
Man, how chaotic.
Dude, there is so much stuff happening because there's also MDL qualifiers that are happening.
Someone from Macau?
Yes. I don't know what the status is for those, because I think some of them are like MDL Europe qualifiers.
Who's organizing it? I want to get in on that, dude. I want to go to Macau.
Dude, I want to go to Macau. I'm super down for Macau.
I want to go to Macau so badly.
Yeah, Europe qualifiers. HellRaisers are playing. They've already played Penta. They beat Penta. It's kind of an interesting one too. So they played and beat Penta on the 10th, so yesterday. And they're now playing in the second phase of the Open, potentially. So if Penta took down HellRaisers, then maybe, although I don't know if you can do it like that anymore. I was going to say that maybe that means that they're better than them. Because it, like when you're playing this, it feels almost as if day to day it's different between some of these teams as to who's better.
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree. Some of these players are losing their minds.
Affirmative. 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 HellRaisers.
A lot of chat wheel spamming.
It's gonna be a lot. There's a lot of Dota 2. Hopefully this gets resolved shortly. Don't really know what the update is. Let me see if I can check in with the admins and find out any extra information about what we're waiting for. But yeah, let's see. So MDL doesn't look like they actually play today. HellRaisers aren't in that anymore, but Captain Draft is the other one. And
Reward the Radiant Fountain.
nice. I like that. Yeah, they actually play mid feed in 2.5 hours. HellRaisers do. So that's what the issue is.
So they have 2.5 hours to finish the best of 3. Well, well, well.
I think I actually have 33 on my friends list from back in the day.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Admin is getting in. Oh, the reconnect at the same time. You know, poor Mal. I feel like every single time I watch them play.
Look at the smiley
always...
faces.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the smiley faces. You talk about these all the time. What? Talk to me though. The mouse. What about him?
Every time we watch them play, there's always like a super long pause or someone lagging or something.
Yeah. All right, he's joining Discord.
Sent a smiley to Brown. What he says.
Okay. All right, Caster.
He's ignoring me. Feels bad.
I mean, that's to be expected, right? I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to talk with the casters when you're in the middle of a game.
That is true. Taking a screenshot to protect myself and Bambo. That all I
Well
said
done.
is a little,
Nice.
a little bracket.
I mean, what could you tell them at this point? Like, that there are tangos on Mouse. They all have tangos except for Thug. Oh my goodness. Deep insights.
Gonna relive the past with it.
There you go. There's some hearts drawn on the map. See, people are happy. Look at that. I'll get in on the action. You ran out of pause.
You ran out of pause. Please resume.
Oh, no. Madara hit. All right. We're underway. And should start moving. Hopefully they sort out their Discord issues. Play is happening.
I've never seen this starting item from anyone before.
What is it?
Braceful patch on Visage on 30.
What? Oh. 50.
I rarely see. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen anyone start with a bracer.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, because like most sports that go mid are usually agility based or intelligence based, right? So it's really rare to see bracer. Anyone.
Madara may be in trouble here. They do have a bounty hunter in here with an iron shell on him. By the way, shout out to the admin for doing his job and making sure that they actually unpause on time. And obviously it sucks if there's, you know, not everything is perfect, but the same token, you got to enforce the rules that have been set down. So always good to have that happen.
The thing is, like, normally these rules are so rarely enforced.
Yeah.
Simply because it's like something that it's not like a real problem that really occurs often.
Yeah. No, it's
Well,
true.
lucky for us as viewers that it rarely happens.
Yeah, it's a long time since the DDoS days of old, but maybe next time he's going to come in mid spear breaker. He got 33. Bit of help from Milan as they're going to head down towards the bottom lane. Does he want to attempt to put some pressure on this disruptor as they've got J4 and Kai here already? Aggro tri-lane time.
Queen every game and then aggro tri-lane every game of Milan. This is low, but still, Barn.
Uh-oh.
He's like super blocked off.
Nowhere left to go. Where you go, buddy? Slow down. It's gonna build off. Looks like the answer is maybe, possibly. Can it happen? Jukin through the cheese. Jukin the other way. Used all of his tangos. Spartan the liver guy. And out catches on there, but Milan gonna roll away. Wise decision. And Spartan can use every consumable he has, but Milan going to be caught yet again. Maybe next bring him down. Orb of Venom doing the work. Can he get in the kill? It does. First blood going to next time.
Does so much damage.
66 base. And Spartan saves the first blood, but he needs to wait so he can buy some tangos now. Literally 0 gold.
not the greatest of tri lanes here. Having a bounty hunter in your tri lane is always a little awkward. Feel.
Yeah. Like maybe make something happen there. Try to slow down Madara. Have the move on bounty though, and well, so far everything looking pretty good for Mouse. You look at the CS across the board. Well, they found the first blood. It's still start for them.
Definitely. Well, not too much happening in the other lanes. I think Queen of Pain versus Dissis, not too much happens. Babo versus Darkseer versus Clark, kind of just like a farm fest here. Not too much is going to happen. You kind of just keep your distance. Clark is keeping back right now, though. I think he wants to heal up, and he's going to keep back with space boost. It's going to be a very problem for Babo. Just has to straight up TP out.
Yeah. Good decision. Would have died otherwise, probably. J4 hitting a creep to try and disrupt the pull. Well, hit by him. And Milan is over here as well. I guess, set up in case somebody comes too far outside of the protective region. Good lane. Still not really that much happening. And it doesn't feel like there's going to be too much action down bottom for now, at least, either.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get kills with some of these heroes. The one thing that I am worried about is how is this bounty hunter going to get his levels, or like where is he going to go? Oh, I like them moving up top the double ion shell. This will do a lot of damage, but they do need to get him a level 2. Otherwise, his major profit's just going to keep you out.
Bambo is also saving the point though, so that way he can go for the vacuum if he needs to. But
yeah, unfortunately the wave is pushing right now. So.
Yeah.
He's gonna do a pull here. Needs to get his up pull.
Bambo playing very aggressive on Skylark to come and contest for the rune. He does pick that one up. J4 also going to get it, so he has level 2 now, and this could be the moment. Moving in, Skylark, does he realize what's coming his way? Bounty's been gone for so long, he's gonna at least have an inkling, and well, there's the damage over time coming through, but can't really accomplish that much.
Yeah, the waves are just a little too pushed towards the tower. It's really difficult for J4 to get anything done here.
3-3 Blight Stone. Extra damage could come out, although he doesn't have any points in Soul Assumption right now. The roll forward, silence, well played. Now they need stun to finish, and 3-3 gets the kill. Great combination there. Take down the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, much needed kill, because right now HellRaisers laning phase feels a little slow. Just not much going on in each lane, and they're still falling behind very, very slightly, so getting a lot getting that one kill.
Yeah. Let's see, what else can we say? Bambo, he's going to take out the stack now. They were able to get a 3 stack on it, so he is going to be pretty well farmed as mid lane. Battle of Bruin. Skylark comes in. They want to take down 3-3, but this isn't actually going to happen. The next can try to get out of there. Thug jumps forward. They are getting some bot blocks on the 3-3, and he's going to get denied. Great combo there. And Mouse not able to make it happen. J4 doesn't have enough mana. They get the glimpse to pull him back in. Now running away. They take down the bounty, but it comes at the cost of Skylark. Rough set of series for poor Mouse, and now are they going to find another Thug stunned? Taken down low, they get a double kill for Kaiser. Is Spartan dead now as well? They're going to jump forward for this one, and triple kill for Kaiser at 6 minutes. HellRaisers striking hard.
Oh, that one's gotta hurt. This is starting to show up like yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Where Kaiser was playing PA, right? And he got 2 gigantic ancient stacks and ended the game.
Yeah. Granted, that was with the magnets, but it's sort of a similar snowball story.
Definitely.
Kaiser, 3-0-1, 26 last hits. But he's getting close to that level 6. Madara already has it. I don't know if they're going to be able to make anything happen with this first rupture, but I'm sure they do.
He's gonna need someone who can break TPs if he's gonna start with that.
Yeah. That's not something they have a ton of. The Spirit Breaker could make it work.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Probably the main one. Charge to J4. Do they have dust? Yes, they do. But they cancel it. 2 plays in Shuriken, a little bit of a different build for the Bounty Hunter. Bottom lane though. That one. That was a big kill. That was the rupture used. So well done. That combo together with the close is enough damage. Pulled back.
Radiant are scanning.
And the tower going down now. Milan is here. Don't think he's going to be able to save this tower. The charge is coming out as well into him. They flipped him back in, and there's going to be the with the charge, and there's going to be the kill. So Mouse, not only slouches in their own right, they're going to be able to take down the tier 1 tower.
Radiant's top tower is under
Bambo's running in.
Kaiser.
Can they get anything?
Oh, crit there. But won't charge anymore. They did just see Bounty Hunter here as well. They are charging him, but they have complete and total vision of that Spirit Breaker, and they will call it off. Bambo continuing to farm and be the top net worth hero in the game, or at least top CS. A little bit further behind in terms of net worth.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's gonna be working towards Greaves. First item, somewhat standard. I don't know if he actually needs the Greaves immediately, but a lot of the times Snake's Prophet. Oh, we see ping on bottom. Bam.
Yeah, and they were rotating up top to try and find a kill as well, but Skylark just TP down bottom there to out. So dodges the gank and they find a different one instead.
So far, slight lead for Mousesports. It's actually a pretty significant lead, actually. It's only 9 minutes into the game. They're already 2,000 net worth ahead, so I think that's actually pretty significant.
After that triple kill, they weren't really able to get that much done around the map. And, well, it's a TP out here for Bambo. He wants to push out the wave again, level 9, and just wants to try and get into those first couple of items. But how do you see the next few minutes working out for both teams? Like, do you need to start making stuff happen around the map with Skylark, kicking in some of these other towers?
I think Mouse is going to continue to play the way they have been. Playing the kind, maybe not. This is can charge.
Yeah, he's gonna get charged away. Soul assumption, enough damage, almost.
Tower.
Madara finds the kill over there. Oh, run away! Let's see. Oh, smoke! What a guy!
That's right, he has smoke.
What a player! He had time to think about it. There.
But still safe though.
Yeah.
For his own life. Why not?
Yeah. TP's back home, can heal up, charge once he's ready. And the 1 tower in the top lane still taking a lot of harassment from the net profit, while Kaiser's gonna farm up the rest of these treants. Mid lane charge, throwing the 3. They pull back in, there's the glimpse. Silent though, and they will no longer finish that shot. As Skylark puts Kaiser in the tree, now need to run away, get out of here. He's in a little bit of trouble. They've got J4 there as well, and everything that they need for the stun. They end up finding that kill. Another charge through onto Kaiser. They've got all these treants in the area, able to body block and maybe take down. They took down the tier 1 tower already, and Madara looking to see if he him. They throw out the blood right. There's a lot of damage on all of these heroes. Magnet down. Madara. You're gonna end up losing Bambo here as well, most likely. He does get off a vacuum, and eventually be taken down. So 2 dead so far, and maybe another one as J4 is controlled. They did lose Milan, and 4 dead.
Under attack. Radiant's middle tower has
They do
fallen.
get a Madara return, but that
Dire's
4
middle
going
tower
down.
is under attack.
Another
Dire's structures are fortified.
piece of victory for Mousesports. If you look at the gold chain section, it's
Three is going well. 4,000 net worth lead for this point for Mouse. So even though it's like kind of even back and forth, they're still taking more of these objectives too. All for one gone.
yeah, they really need their bounty hunter to get to level 6 right now. That's what I'm looking for.
Worthy tribute.
Once he's 6, then these trades start to add up, and then they catch up in game. PA just needs to, relax a bit, farm, work towards the battle fury.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that 6 is so close too. And that could be a big turning point in this game.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Bail
is
done
under
for the quad.
attack. Radiant
Just
are
about
scattered.
12 minutes, which will help accentuate the damage that their team. There's not that many sources of magical damage, but still feeling like it's something that she just needs to push out waves.
Radiant's
Got a little bit
bottom
of extra
tower is
armor.
under attack.
The Dark Seeker is going to be going for Yule Scepter first. So he's got Yule Scepter, he's going to go for Force Staff next. I wonder if this is a game where he's just going full Rupture mode. Like, hacking himself through this.
Dire's top tower is under
bad.
attack.
I mean, you got a bunch of heroes that don't like to be ruptured.
Well, PA is one of them.
Yeah.
You get Ruptured, you are either TPing or standing on the spot and fighting.
Can you double rupture somebody and deal double the damage?
No, you
That work?
can't.
Oh, sad. Wouldn't that be cool? Like they take one step and they immediately die.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
That sounds
The seas
weird to me.
BKB character is gonna be like so countered out by I can step through Bloodseekers.
Yeah, that'd be great. Still my favorite game of all time, I think. Maybe not of all time, but one of my favorite games of all time was a Fnatic one last year, where no pause. One of the games last year, Fnatic, where they went Bloodseeker, Pudge, and Tusk, and then they would go Aghanim after Tusk, kick and hook people. It was amazing.
I remember that.
All right, gotta keep going with this.
Oh,
Pause
God.
it in on its own.
God, this is so awkward.
Dire's
Yeah.
bottom tower is under attack.
So for anybody that's just joining us, Mouse used up all of their pause time earlier, and so they can no longer pause. Dot.
Skylark is upset at the fact that HellRaisers are probably allowing this to happen instead of pausing on their own.
Dire's bottom tower.
This is the
under
admin that's
attack.
saying that you can't pause again. That in mind, everybody. But yes, it's how it's going, and now they're gonna go and gank them. They're gonna have to really get micro here as first decides to roll away. They pull him back in. The charge is there. Rupture onto Milan. He's in trouble. TPing out. And the Yule stuff lift up, and the DC Thug gonna have to find a kill. To be fair, if there is a single hero in the game that you could have a team that it would be good to have a DC opponent with, where you don't need to control it, Spirit Breaker. Like, you just charge in, you're good. Micro afterwards.
That's true.
Or Nature's Prophet.
Just set up your farming patterns and then control stuff.
There you go.
Probably just like taking turns on see who controls
A
the game.
gift from the tempest of battle.
Yeah. The only thing we're gonna have to watch out for if it's two people that have different ideas and then like she does the little stutter step. There's
no way that happens. They're gonna just allocate all the control to one person. Sure.
The other thing about this is you can't buy items right now on Thug.
Yep. But as long as you keep killing stuff with him, it'll be fine.
But look, it's not showing his gold go up. Is that just a bug?
Radiant are scanning.
Should be going up.
You see what I mean?
I see what you mean. He's on 184, right?
I have 87. Stuck at 87.
You can just go to current gold tab and it shows you. That one's actually updated. So he has 1340 right now.
Okay. Remember which one that was.
Regeneration.
Alright. Let's see what they do. Certainly an ideal situation, but when you use up all of your pause time, you know, it's not up to the other team to be pausing for you.
So awkward because I don't remember the last time I saw a 4-5.
It's been a really long time. It's been a really long time. I think that, you know, there is a general thought and consensus amongst people that if, you know, it's 4v5 that you should pause. But obviously it's up to each team if they want to do it or not. And HellRaisers do have another game that's supposed to start, I think, an hour and 50 minutes from right now, as they're going to pull back on. Ooh, good play there. They do get the rupture off, and can they get the glimpse back? They will. That's going to be a kill. The static storm is down. It's going to be enough damage. Can they do it? The sonic waves. It's okay. Thug is living. Now you're just controlling him, but he's going to end up falling. They lose that fight quite badly, and only for the Earth Spirit.
Man, it's you can definitely see how it's being difficult for them to play this game without Thug.
Yeah.
It's not easy to control two heroes at the same time.
I mean, not to mention the fact that they can't buy items right now. So he's got 1,800 gold on him. You know, I don't know, what would be a next item that you would want on a Queen of Pain? Would it be a BKB?
It's pretty good.
Okay. It goes back in another. Doesn't connect with the silence there, but walk forward. You want to make this work? There's going to be a quick destruction. Take him down, and now Bounty Hunter also in some trouble, but they're taking down Skylark and Madara trying to do the most amount of damage they possibly can. But right, well, no more rupture for 50 seconds at Thug. Well, not Thug. Pops and trying to bring down Kaiser, going to get the blink away. Well played there. Kaiser trying to run, trying to escape. Still have the veil on him. Could pick up chasing, but it's a little bit scary, and HellRaisers will back out.
Let's see when Thug makes it back into this game. He needs to make it back, otherwise this game is going to just go downhill for them. You can't play Dota if you can't spend his gold. Yeah. You have a hero that's just stuck in the same position at all times, or in terms of item progression.
Yeah. Uh-oh, J4 spots him. Good blink away, though. They're able to escape. He is still trapped, but they're keeping control of the campaign pretty well, and Spartan gets down to Static Storm. Maybe gonna be able to work if we could take down PA here. She is ruptured, be quite good, but Madara is gonna die, and now Thug also in trouble, forced to blink away. I think he's okay. But yeah, it's scary, scary stuff, and
Radiant's top tower
it's gonna keep racking up that gold.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This game has now become the waiting for Queen of Pain, and if she doesn't come back in a specific amount of time, I mean, this game is just going to have HellRaisers snowball out of control.
I mean, well, I want to talk real quickly though about how much you think it's impacting the game, like, because already HellRaisers were looking quite good before she DC, right?
Yep.
Like,
it's a big deal. They probably wouldn't have had such terrible fights because she's just standing there, not casting abilities. They casted her ulti, didn't veil, didn't scream, didn't even blink her out, and then she just died. Like, that's like what retreat.
Nature's Prophet. Damn it. They're right-clicking with throws. It's magnetized onto all of them, but they do eventually find the finish.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Got a small kill there. It's somewhat even, but once again, a 4v5 difficult game. Visage does have the scepter now as well.
I would be curious to see what. Do you remember what time she seed?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Because there's a
attack.
pretty steep drop off in terms of what happens right afterwards.
I'm not surprised.
Well, HellRaisers, they've got the Battle Fury on PA, and Tier 1 tower are going to start to drop.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Meanwhile, Skylark going to try and split push
Dire's top tower
as
is
best
under
as he
attack.
can. Does this change the way that you want to play the game at all for Mouse? The fact that the Quap is gone? Like,
Radiant's
do you just
bottom
go for more
tower is under attack.
and less trying to take
Radiant's
5-on-5
structures
engagements?
are fortified.
Normally, in my opinion, if you're
Dire's
down a
top
player,
tower is fallen.
you should just try to end the game as soon as possible.
Okay.
Because you have a hero that just can't buy any items. She's gonna be stuck in the same spot for the entire game until she comes back, if she can come back.
Dire's top tower
So
is
the
under
sooner you end the game, the better.
Vacuum wall onto them. It's a lot of trouble though. Spartan is going to end up going down. They take the Blood Right battle. Can it work out?
the
Sonic
stun
Wave
from the
is there.
bird.
The bird drops are immense. Maybe next time, they're going to be the blink away. They're still chasing though. They find the kill. 3 dead, and well, Bug, the only one left alive with the Bloodseeker. They try and run away. Roche
Oh, top lane though.
gonna go down. Oh, it's a good play right there. Okay.
They're gonna get the tower.
Nice, nice. Milan. Magnetize creeps, reapplies it all, and they eventually go down. But the wraparound is coming. The rest of HellRaisers are here. They try and take that Milan. Not gonna happen. Misses the stream. Skylark vacuum wall. They don't even need the wall. They're just gonna vacuum. Find a bunch of kills. Madara gets blown the hell up, and Thug, well, is running into Fountain
He can't buy
basically.
anything. He can't buy
Oh
TP.
no! 3,000 gold and can't buy a TP. Oh god.
This is so awkward. 9,000 gold net worth lead. That track is kind of just taking control of this game.
Well, that is unfortunate. But at this point, if you're Mouse, I think the new metagame becomes stay in the game as long as possible. So that way, Thug has time to try and like get to an internet cafe or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to handle these situations. Maybe Mouse should give him a big fucking facility.
Maybe. Because it's every time, right? Like, there's always been an issue with Mouse's internet connection, even since the last round of qualifiers. Like, this was happening for Star Ladder qualifiers, the first minor of the season.
Yep. I think someone said something about playing about
Dire's top
something.
barracks has fallen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can kind of understand why they're in such a hurry in these games too, because they can these games. Apparently, Captain's Draft gives them a death loss.
Really? But for Captain's Trap, you mean?
Yeah, if they can't make their Captain's Draft game in 10, they get a death loss.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Oh, okay. So
Dire's bottom tower
they
has fallen.
have to end these games as quickly as possible, and that's their nose pause, because otherwise they'd be
Has fallen.
eliminated Captain's Draft. Well, there you go then. Really unfortunate that it has to happen like this, but when there's so many tournaments competing simultaneously, it's kind of how it goes. HellRaisers, though, trying to end this.
The thing is, you can't really blame them because even if we were paused, he's still not back. That means that we would have been waiting in a pause for. We would have been waiting in a pause for like 20-something minutes by now. I mean, not 20 minutes, but it's been like 15 minutes.
Well, GG is called. Very unfortunate series of events. Victory gives the sad face. It's the way it has to go.